The following presentation of 21 The Podcast is intended for mature audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
We the truth up in this motherfucker. Fuck your ceiling, tear the roof up off that motherfucker. We came to set this bitch on fire. Hey, it's on fire, and we don't need no lighters. Let that motherfucker burn. Tear the roof up off this motherfucker. Tear the roof up, tear the roof up off this motherfucker. What is that roof? Tear the roof up off that motherfucker. They can't control me, don't conform or do no phonies. Call me if you got it for me. And some niggas that was on me, and some niggas wasn't for me. Walked in here, smell like Dodie with a bitch that got a donkey. Fuck your petty, I'm about growing, I'm about building, I'm about owning. Got some niggas say they hate me, really love me cause they clone me. I use formats to inspire, I got writers and for life or so. I can nigga, I don't know the words.
Yeah. And we are live in this bitch. And this is 21 The Motherfucking Podcast. I want to welcome everybody in. Thank you for joining us. Yeah. If it's your first time here, make sure you scroll down and click that subscribe button. Yep. Hold on 1 second, Marcos. Marcos jumped with the name keys. I got name keys now. Look, this is my name right here. That's my name. I'm Drew, at Mr. Oh So Cool, along with, as always, Mr. Marcos Morales at Dirt City Studios.
Marcos.
Hey. And we got two familiar faces in the building today.
What?
One is Mr. J Soulja.
Bless. You already
at
know
official J Soulja.
You did. That's my camera right there.
That is your camera right there.
Hey man, shout out 21 The Pod. We in here.
And then we got DJ Napalm riding shotgun with Marcos over there.
That's my
yeah, that's your camera. Hey, let's go.
DJ Napalm.
Hey, that was a good little plug right there, bro.
You feel me? I'm gonna do a couple of them. We gonna throw those in the show.
That's my brother right there. So, you have to do it right for me.
As I said, man, if it's your first time here, make sure you scroll down and click that subscribe button. If it's not, I want to thank you for your continued support. We are about to burn the roof off of this motherfucker tonight, man. We got a lot of shit to talk about, but the first thing I want to tell you guys is we do take shots for money. All you got to do is jump into that super chat. We're gonna start the shots off tonight. Actually, I'm gonna start the shots off here pretty soon with something special I gotta announce. Tease rather. I gotta tease some shit.
Okay.
But and other than that, we're going to get right into it. Jay Soulja, first thing I want you to do, bro, is look into this camera. Yeah. For the people that don't know, tell them a little bit about yourself and where they can find you.
Yeah, man, what's the deal? It's your man, Jay Soulja, for life, forever entertainment. What you do today determines your tomorrow. How do you want to be remembered? We want to be remembered for life, forever, man. We putting on the Smoke Out ATX platform, the Pre-Roll ATX platform creator. You know what I'm saying? We just all about putting on, creating impact throughout Austin, Texas, throughout Central Texas. You know what I'm saying? You can find me at official J Soulja. I got my dog DJ Napalm in the mix with me. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
yeah.
And Napalm, tell them a little bit about yourself and where they can find you, bro.
Yeah, man. DJ Napalm, DJ originally out of Austin, Texas, born and raised. You can follow me at Napalm512 on Instagram.
Facts.
Been DJing for Jay Soulja for over a decade.
Facts.
Jay Soulja is one of the dopest rappers in the world. You can't even say Austin. You can't even say Texas. In the world, you want to find another young man as talented as this dude right here. He do it on the rapping side. He do it on the producing side with these shows and shit, man. So it's all love and respect over here for life, forever entertainment, for sure.
And Marcos, and I want you to look into the camera and tell people a little bit about yourself.
You just want to see these name keys.
Hey.
You just want to see them pop up. Oh, shit.
They working.
They're working.
So tonight, we're here to talk a lot about the Smoke Out coming up to South by Southwest. As we did last year, 21 The Podcast was there at the Smoke Out. And
definitely.
Jay Soulja got the championship belt up here.
Yeah.
So what's the belt all about, bro?
Man, so this belt right here, man, what we got going on right now in January is our official Smoke Out ATX tournament, man. So this is a 32 artist bracket performance battle where artists go head to head
on stage at Flamingo Cantina. Best Artist Advances. We got 3 judges. Shout out to Jay Mills. Shout out to Lynn and Kay Fresco. They're our judges. We flip a coin. Both artists perform one song across from each other. The crowd is interactive. The 3 judges advance the artist, and whoever wins gets to take home the belt, and they'll also be crowned an official South by Southwest artist and perform live on our stage during the South by Southwest.
So they become an official South by artist.
Yeah, man.
That's fucking lit, bro.
Yeah.
Well, is that what happened last year too?
Yeah, man. That was so the pandemic took us out of pocket, you feel me? So now that we back in the mix and able to like last year was our first full year actually taking the project and doing a complete cycle of it and seeing what we can bring to the table. So now this year, this belt is a new element. We got a lot of different new elements, new incentives for our guests and the people who want to come and experience the opportunity, especially for the artists. So hell yeah.
The championship belt is a huge pool, bro. It's like that's one thing. Even if it's not for the South by, I want that fucking belt, bro. It's like, I'm trying to do the fucking rock up on the goddamn.
Right, bro. And this whole heavy, bro. This is not no fuck around ass belt, bro. Like if I tell people frequently, like if a nigga hit you with this hoe, you're gonna go to sleep. Like, this bitch is kind of heavy. You know what I'm saying?
It's like when Stone Cold and fucking Triple H, they used to just hit each other with them hoes. It's like, them bitches were heavy too.
Facts. Real leather, bro. This is not no bullshit. Facts.
So I want to do one thing before we go into your first hand of blackjack, bro.
Okay.
Actually, did you win the last time?
I feel like I won, bro. I
don't know.
Bullshit.
We're gonna have to.
I
We're gonna have to
like
fact
I took
check
a dub,
I wouldn't
bro.
even ask Napalm because Napalm got
I don't
fucking.
want to hear nothing about nothing.
Got the business that day, bro.
That shit was rigged. It was rigged.
Nah, I'm in there.
So there was put it on the 2 shot, Marcos, and bring that up here. There's something I got in the mail. Yeah, something I got in the mail recently.
What you got there?
In a fancy
And
black
this
box.
is something that put it on the TV too, Marcos. This is something that's coming up. I can't necessarily talk too much about it just yet, because this isn't even out yet.
Word.
This isn't even out yet.
That's exclusive.
And so next week we're gonna be diving into it. But and as you can see here on the box, it's 1 of 100. Only 100 of these cases were made, and we're the first ones to get to try it. Here on 21 the motherfucking podcast.
That's
bro.
That's dope.
So let's open this motherfucker up. I gotta show y'all.
Okay.
And it's so on brand, bro.
Let's see.
It's some motherfucking bourbon, baby. It's conspiracy bourbon right here. Yeah, give me that sexy music with it, bro.
For real.
And there's a lot of special things about this bottle, I've been told. But like I said, I can't go too far into it. But what I want to do, starting off, just because we got the bottle here, I want you guys to be the first ones to try it with us.
Oh, man,
down for that?
yeah, hell yeah. 1 of 100?
Yeah, so the
Shit,
first shot is free for y'all in the that are viewing.
Okay.
But if y'all want us to continue to take shots, all you got to do is jump into that motherfucking super chat,
Hop up in there.
throw some bread in there. And
Get
we'll
up in
continue to do
there.
this. So we're gonna do a pour. Look, I haven't even opened this bad boy.
The seal, it has not been cracked.
The seal has not been cracked, bro. This is crazy. I'm fucking lit that there's just a bottle of whiskey. That's always a good sign.
It's always a great
what I'm
sign.
saying?
And that
So-
was pretty live, though, the way they got that motherfucker
Got the
packaged, the
case
1 of
in there,
100.
bro.
That shit,
Like I said, bro, this shit ain't even out yet.
that's rare, bro.
So-
That's rare drippage.
So I'm excited next week to really dive into what this is all about. But first and foremost, we all got to have a little shot. Get
Little
this
shotty shot.
Get this party going.
Little shotty shotster. Let's see what that conspiracy
Bourbon.
hitting
Yeah.
fizzo.
Let me get these guys
21,
over
21.
here. Let them pour up.
21. 21.
So while we do that,
This the shot glasses at the crib too. Just to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So you know
yeah,
that's
you fucking
real.
right. Yeah,
Fitty
bro.
FedEx. It's
Got
not
that
a
fucking-
gizang.
Yeah,
the
you
21
know we fuck
shot
with
glasses
21
have,
for
have
sure.
been a staple, man.
Yeah.
Man, I need to get a
Staple
new.
for
I got to get a
sure.
new round of them, man.
Oh yeah, I got you. I got
Meet me in the
you.
middle right here.
Y'all ready for it?
Hold on.
Oh, you
Pour it
pouring
over the
still?
screen.
Yeah, Marcos has to be special.
Marco.
I love it. It's content. It's content.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, we up in here.
All right, man. Shouts to everybody that's watching.
Love.
Shouts to Jay Soulja.
Love.
Shouts to DJ Napalm.
Man, shout
Shouts
out
to
to y'all,
Marcos.
man.
Shout out to y'all.
Shout out to
Salute.
Drew,
And
man.
shouts to
Salute everybody.
Conspiracy
Salute.
Bourbon, man. We'll talk
Conspiracy
more about that
Bourbon.
next time.
Shout out Conspiracy.
Wow.
That's
Very Smooth.
Yeah, it is smooth.
Smooth.
It was very smooth.
Usually, the whiskey has a bit of a bite to it, man.
I ain't make no face.
It had a little bite at the end, but
Yeah, right
too
up
bad.
front is
that was smooth.
That's some real drinking bourbon right
For
there.
sure.
Fuck around, get drunk. Yeah, you drink on that all night.
Yeah, bro, for real.
Fucked
Big.
up.
No, for sure.
All right, Marcos, you can take this down over here.
I don't
All
want
right.
any more smoke with that shit. That shit is.
So we're gonna go to your first hand. Actually, leave it up, Marcos, because we're gonna go to his first hand of blackjack.
Yeah,
Jay
let's get
Soulja,
to
you
it.
ready for this?
You know I'm ready, man.
I mean, I know you got napalm over here that
Feel
could
me?
potentially help,
Nah,
but I
man.
wouldn't
No,
suggest
I
it.
helped for sure.
You
Stuff
feel
with
me?
them bitches are real
what we
nice
looking
and
like.
proper.
All right, your first card is a 7,
Okay.
and your second card is a queen. So you're looking at 17,
Man, with
Yeah.
me, man.
and I'm showing a 7.
Ooh.
Throw back on some music, Marcos, please.
I'm actually going to stand
You're
right
gonna
here.
stand right there.
Yeah.
That's a good stand.
Yeah.
And I got an 8, so I'm looking at 15.
Okay. You finna crack right here.
I got a 3, so I got 18, baby. 18 beat that 17 all day.
man.
All day.
That's tough.
Damn.
man.
That's one for Drew. That was for
Okay,
lying
Drew.
about you winning, bro.
Nah. Okay, I respect that. But I feel like I won, nigga. I ain't gonna front.
I don't even remember,
But
bro.
it's okay. It's
Yeah,
okay.
it's all good. So, okay. All right. All the fanfare's over. Now we're getting into the real motherfucking nitty gritty.
Get into the nitty.
So, tell me a little bit about the smoke out last year.
Yeah. So last year, of course, we did the smoke out for the first time since the pandemic. You know what I mean? And it was a very unique opportunity for us going into Revival Coffee. You know what I'm saying? First off, it's a fucking coffee shop. So
Right.
like when we're first getting the idea of where the fuck we're gonna be doing this show at, we're like, a coffee shop, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But when we got there, it's super dope. You know what I mean? The back patio area is amazing. South by actually built a tent over, and it was just our first time really working with production that was just very adamant, very tedious, very on point. You know, we had a hard cutoff at midnight, and you know, with all of those things going on, we still was able to produce a solid show, create an experience for a lot of people, a lot of the artists that, you know, was just like, God damn, like, this was dope, you know, and we left with a good impression on our heads as far as, like, prospectively how we want to execute for 2023. And, you know, we're back at Revival Coffee, you know what I mean? So my mentality and how I maneuver, if any of y'all pay attention, like, I'm a very template-oriented worker. Like, I take things, if it works, I stick with it. You know what I mean? And I casually add incentives to it, kind of, you know, but I don't ever leave the foundation of whatever I create, you know, and that way it keeps its essence as I evolve. You know what I'm saying? So I think this year is going to be a special year, but I think 2022 really set us up for a lot of things. Like, I was telling Napalm, and we talk about this shit frequently, like, it was just a whole year just planting those seeds, you know what I mean? And now that all of the seeds have been planted, and now that we're able to, you know, really like reap the fucking, you know, reap what we sown, you know what I'm saying, in a good way, you know, it's exciting.
Yeah. I feel like the smoke out from 2022 was a fucking massive success.
Yeah.
And that was the first time that we took 21 outside of these walls, you know what I'm saying, and took it into the streets, and we took, bro, literally everything y'all see here was literally out there in that fucking yard.
They not lying. And that shit was,
we backed this big ass desk. We took the table, like
built that motherfucker
that
in
shit,
the
bro.
back,
all that
in
shit.
an hour and a half,
Bro.
and had that bitch looking like the garage.
And I'm
no
telling
cap.
you, the fucking the worst part about it was I had a great time because the worst part. The worst part is I had a great time because by the end of it, I did not want to pack all this shit up. I was just like, motherfucker, bro.
Facts.
But no, I think that, and first, I appreciate y'all bringing this into the fold of the smoke out, because I also feel like the video that was produced with all the artists that came and performed, I feel like that was a massive success as well.
Man, bro, I can just say, bro, like, one thing that we really like appreciate y'all the most is just the way that y'all came and just stuck to y'all's moral code, who y'all were, already outgoing, already charismatic, and the technical side of this shit. I don't think people give y'all the credit y'all deserve on the
understand.
technical side of this shit. niggas do not see what's going on in this fucking room.
Right.
Y'all
You know,
saw what I'm seeing right now
just
behind the scenes is insane, bro.
Yeah.
Like, this shit is quality.
Facts.
Like equipment, quality, work, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know what the fuck y'all doing.
Facts.
And for y'all to bring that shit on the road.
Outside.
And it was outside, but that was outside.
Well, no, none of that.
Like, we was on gravel type shit.
Yeah, bro.
Like, but you
all my
never-
shit had a film of dust over
Facts.
it, bro.
Dust,
Like,
little
yeah.
film of dust.
You
is
never
nuts.
would have knew that. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Because y'all shit is so quality. So it was just like
Yeah,
a
man.
no-brainer to bring y'all back this year. Of course.
Absolutely.
We was
Nah,
like,
I
it was
really
just-
appreciate that,
We
for real.
do so much shit, and so we was just like looking back at the recap video from there. It was like, damn, this shit
Nigga,
look crazy,
Bro,
bro.
we cut that shit on the fucking TV for the first time since South by.
Yeah.
Like, we be just on the road sometimes.
like, what's
you know,
next?
from South by, like, we don't. And it's funny because I was just talking with him. Like, now we're in a space where we're like shopping this project around, and we're trying to get it in the right people's hands to help support it. And it's like, to do that, you have to go back and look at what you've done,
Right.
you know? And when you're so caught up in just like doing shit, you know, to go back and even look at the footage that y'all had that fucking day. Bro, I was like, bro, what the fuck?
Shit, it look like
We did this shit here?
Yeah.
What the fuck is this?
Yeah.
This shit look like
Yeah.
MTV, bro.
No,
Like, shit
no
look
cap,
wild,
bro.
like,
It was lit,
like
nigga.
crystal
No,
clear.
I,
Like,
I was, bro. I was super proud of it. Like I didn't know because like we were right next to the stage to where like you know the music's going and all that shit. I'm like, bro, there's
Behind the
no way we're gonna fucking be able to do a podcast right here.
Yeah.
But somehow we fucking shouts to Zach Drucker and shouts to Rob Aguero
Shout out
too
to
for coming
him.
and helping.
Big shout out.
But man, the shit turned out fucking great, bro. And I can't wait to see what 2023 brings. And that leads me to my next question is what do you see? What's the difference between the Smokeout 2023 and 2022?
Yeah, man. The biggest difference is the lineup. I'm gonna tell you that's the biggest difference. This lineup is the most stacked and talented lineup that we've produced for the Smokeout. Right. There are names that we can announce, and there are names that we are yet to announce.
Right.
So, excuse me. I'll announce
coming.
a couple of names that will be performing. And you guys can go do your homework and check them out. But one of the prominent names that I'm excited to be bringing to this stage, number one, is Y2. You know, Y2 is an artist out of Austin, one of the big homies of mine in his music shit. And he is by far one of the most creative artists coming out of Austin, like, if not the. You know, it's not a lot of niggas that I'll respectfully say that, hey, I feel like I'm unfuckwittable. Like, that nigga, that's my, like, there's a nigga, you know, we get in the studio and we spar, man, and it's just live to, you know, he's globally respected. You know, there are people across the seas of the world that dance to his music, and nobody really knows him. He doesn't really show his face a lot. You know what I mean? His music is synced in so many. You wouldn't even know that you're listening to a Y2 song. It's some shit on HBO. It's some shit on Netflix, and he's just a very dope artist. I'm happy to have him on the bill. I got the homie Bell out of Los Angeles, California, man. Bell is a talented artist I got to rock with. I hosted the Jay Worthy tour, Texas tour. Jay Worthy is an artist out of the Bay, and I got to meet Bell on that tour, along with another artist named 7098, who's out of San Antonio. They're both on the Smokeout. And those two cats are very talented artists, you know what I'm saying? Just charismatic. They know what to bring to the table. And, you know, musically, this is going to be a scale up musically for people to get exposed to as far as just underground hip hop. Like, the whole goal of this platform is to get you guys to discover talent. You know, we want to be able to put niggas on stage that y'all are asleep on. You know what I mean? And we want to say that, hey, we're exposing you guys. We're bringing the media to you guys. We're bringing the ecosystem to you guys to be able to be like, yo, I found these acts for the first time at these platforms. We want to champion these artists because they work hard. And I feel like, you know, this platform is such a reflection of my career, because like I feel like some of the time, like, I built a lot of shit I went through a lot of shit without shit being built. So it's like, damn, like now to have a platform where I can have 100% control with the homies, and we're able to put different artists that we fuck with, that we feel like are tight, that we feel like, you know, meet the qualifications of us. We not giving a fuck about how many followers you got. We don't care about none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, yo, are you good or not, nigga? You know what I mean?
And that's one of the things that I did notice last year, because a lot of times, and especially here in Austin, you know, hip hop shows are just kind of thrown together. Austin has never been necessarily known for hip hop, right? So when you do go to a lot of these, you know, showcases that have a bunch of underground people or people you may not have heard of yet, a lot of people seem to tune out.
Right.
But I feel like at the Smokeout, everybody in the audience was engaged with whoever was on the stage. You know what I'm saying? You don't see that too often in Austin when it comes to, I mean, if it's not somebody like, you know, Drake or fucking, you know, Jay-Z or somebody up there, like, you know, they're not really paying attention. But I feel like that was different at the Smokeout.
Yeah, man. Well, you know, it comes with courting the consumer to know that that's okay to do. You know, a lot of times out of 10, you know, when somebody hosts an event, you know, you got to tell the consumer what to do. They've never been to your event. Right. They've never been to your environment. They don't know if they can have a good time, or they don't know if they should be on the swivel. They don't know anyone in this building. Yeah. So when we break the ice you know, as a host, when me and this nigga Napalm hosting and we doing what we fucking doing, it's like we trying to break the ice and let niggas know that, hey, this room is acceptable to be showing love in. You know what I mean? And I think that empowers the artist. It makes for a great show. It makes for great moments. It makes for great social media content. It makes for a lot of different things.
And y'all were doing that on and off stage. Like, y'all were out there talking to people, you know what I'm saying? Facts. Like, making sure that they knew what was going on and everything like that. And
it makes it easier on the artist, man. The whole point of everything that we do and what he started, man, is all about the artist and what they go through, because he's been through it. We've been through it. Right. We've been through the shows where it's only 7 motherfuckers in the crowd. We've been through the show where it's like, yo, we on next, but it's 13 other motherfuckers. Like, nah, he told me we up next. The promoter then told 15 people, like, nah, you going on at 12:45. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've been through that early. Like, I know we kind of look young, but we 30 plus. You know what I'm saying? We've been doing this 10 plus years. So like when
y'all are babies, are you kidding me?
You're just old as dirt.
I feel like we still getting started, but like when we out here and we letting these artists know, like, yo, we've been through the stuff that you're going through. Like, we know how you feel, we know how you thinking, and I think that's why it's so relatable, and that's why the shows are so much of a success, because it's all based off of love. It's all organic. We ain't just like, it ain't no money grab.
Right.
It's not like for no social media clicks. Right. It's not for no clickbait. None of that shit, man. It's like really based off of love, because we really love this shit.
Napalm, there's a couple things you mentioned there that I want to touch right after this next hand of blackjack.
Yeah,
you ready for that, Marcos? You ready, Jay Soulja?
I'm ready, bro.
Let's do it.
Let's get it.
All right, and your first card. Go ahead and throw it up here on the screen too, Marcos.
Damn it.
I know I'm giving you more buttons now, Marcos. Your first card is a 2.
Fuck.
And your second card is an 8.
That's a piece of shit.
Nah, you're looking at 10, man. That's a good hand to have. And I'm showing a 3.
Okay, I'm a hit.
You gonna hit? Turn that down a little bit, Marcos, please. And an ace. So you got 21 right there, right?
21.
And I'm showing a king, so I got 13. And a 4, so I got 17. And Vegas should have to stop at here. We don't give a fuck. And I bust.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We gotta go ahead and get back
on in there.
It's
1 to 1.
Feel me?
It's 1 to 1.
Straight like that. You know what I'm saying? You did.
So
for the W.
1 to 1. All right.
1 on 1. 1 on 1. 1 on 1.
1 on 1.
You feel me?
All right, and I just have to remind all you viewers that if you do want us to take shots, all you got to do is jump into that motherfucking super chat, and we'll take some more shots. We're trying to get Napalm and Jay Soulja fucked up.
Yeah,
in here
man, jump in that super chat, man.
It's like it's a smoke out tonight.
They'll take a shot. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna hit mine. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I'm gonna take a shot with him.
We'll both get down. We'll both get down.
So the first thing you mentioned, Napalm, was that we are in our 30s. Now, I used to think, you know, we all did when we were younger. It was like, oh man, once you get in your 30s, you're getting old, man. It's like it's just different. But I remember, I think I was like 27, 28 when "Fuck That's Delicious" came out with Action Bronson. Yeah. And I realized that he was in his 30s and he's just like, you know, coming out and like doing these fucking shows and all this shit. And it made me realize that it's like the 30s are kind of when you start really figuring your shit out.
That's when you hit your stride for sure. Totally agree with you. I'm talking about an aspect, bro. Like you got to think at least 60%. Now this is no exaggeration. At least 60% of the artists that come hit our stage, it's their first time performing, bro.
Yeah,
literally, it's their first. Like yo, that's my first time performing. Like the pre-roll this last year and a half. Yo, that was my first time performing when they get off stage. People was like 19, they 20, 21 years old, they 22, 21, 21. You know what I'm saying? Like they young kids, you know what I'm saying? So you got to think about it. When we was first getting started, they was in middle school, you know what I'm saying? They wouldn't even worry about rapping, you know what I'm saying? So like when I say like we 10 years plus and we in our 30s, I mean, on that aspect, but like, yeah, we still getting started. Like, trust me, this shit is just getting rolling. Like, I feel like now you done bump your head all the time in your 20s and shit. You finally done catch a stride. Now you're in your 30s. That's when you finally get shit figured out, and that's when you really start motherfucking thriving for real. So I definitely agree with that.
And another thing you mentioned too was, the fact that y'all have been through a bunch of shit, right?
Yeah.
And Soulja, y'all recently released part 1 and 2 from ACL,
bro,
on your YouTube.
Yeah.
Now. If y'all haven't seen it, make sure y'all go check that out, man. He put out a two-part documentary.
Direct.
Yeah, basically about your ACL performance.
Yeah.
Tell me just a little bit about it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
First off, shout out to Janella. Janella
Nice.
is so what's unique about Janella, we did an internship for South by
Was
Southwest.
that the videographer of it?
Yeah. She filmed and directed it, Janella. And we did a internship for South by Southwest in 2022. She won the internship, and she's been
dope.
working with me for this entire year. We're coming up on the year for South by for
That's
this
dope.
year. You know what I'm saying? And she filmed the ACL project, man. And it was just dope, man. It was a project that I just let her take full control of for the most part. You know what I mean? And I think she did a great job of just capturing every moment in the best way, like that it happened. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it was just so many things going on. So for her to be having that camera rolling at all times to catch some of the shit that she caught, and I just gotta commend her for just doing a great job and just sacrificing her time.
And did
being
she
willing to
edit it
get
as
down.
well?
She did everything, bro.
No,
Everything.
It was fucking great.
Yeah.
The only critique I had on the whole thing was just the setting of the interviews. Mm-hmm. I would have just not had blank walls, but
Yeah.
I bet when she was editing it, she looked at it and was like, "Fuck."
Yeah. Hey, man, I think overall, I think the process, the project, everything was it came together for what it was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I can't, for it to be her first project, and
Right.
for her to have the access to the things that she did have access to and make what she made out of it,
No, it was
I gotta
great.
salute her for it.
It was fucking
You know what I'm
great.
saying?
It was.
Yeah,
I mean,
she did
it
her
was
shit.
like what, like 17 minutes total?
Yeah. So it was the first part. They're both like 8 minutes apiece,
Right.
both parts. Facts.
No, that's hard to do. Like to put, and especially just being her. You know what I'm saying? Just all her shit. Like it takes a lot to fill fucking 17 minutes, man.
Big shout out to Janella. Shout out to Ever. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to
homie
Ever.
Corvin.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the homies.
So I do have to bring up just one thing that happened in this ACL event, and we're not gonna go down a road of talking shit about anybody, but like
for sure.
there was an instance you were basically supposed to perform with a live band at ACL, and that didn't happen for a very specific reason.
Right.
Could you tell me the specific reason?
So, man, bro, like morning of ACL, I get a call from my manager. Shout out to Neighborhood Nick. I get a call from my manager. He's like, "Hey, bro, you need to call the band ASAP and figure out why somebody has posted their wristbands on the Facebook Marketplace." You know what I mean? And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why would they do that? You know what I mean? Like, I think...
Explain these wristbands, though.
So these wristbands are ACL wristbands, Austin City Limits artist wristbands that give you exclusive access to the entire festival. I'm talking about, it was amazing. You know what I'm saying? Just the perks of these wristbands. And they are worth a couple thousand. You know what I'm saying? So they were on the Facebook Marketplace trying to sell their wristbands for a discounted price. You know what I mean? And right before our set, you're announcing exactly what time I get off stage, what stage it's at, where they're gonna be. Hey, if you want these wristbands, come get them off me type shit. And you know, it was unfortunate. Like, it was one person out of the band. I ain't gonna blame the whole band.
Okay, hold on. So he was gonna perform in the band first, and then come grab these from me once I'm done. And so he was selling the access after.
So he got the wristbands
playing.
on. Yeah, as soon as I get done with this show, I'm finna sell these wristbands I got on.
Okay.
what
That
we
makes
finna
more
be
sense
on.
because I was like, oh, how the fuck are you just gonna sell your artist wristbands when you're supposed to go in there and perform?
Facts. So he was just gonna go in there, perform. Because we had an early set. We opened the show for the most part on the stage that we were on.
Right.
So as soon as we get off stage, you got access. I mean, the wristbands give you access to the festival for the weekend. So I
Yeah.
performed that Saturday. So you got that Sunday. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The whole day. You feel me? Whole day Saturday. You know, to have access. You feel me? So it was just like, damn, bro, like why would you?
The fact that you
know,
were
play that
able
role?
to persevere that moment, bro, like just respects in that, like you, Napalm, Nick, like the whole team, like that's a fucking crazy thing to have to because I could just imagine the stress like leading up to your first ACL performance, right?
Yeah.
And then it's like the day of your band's like getting
man,
kicked the fuck out, right?
It was so much shit, bro. I had like so much shit going on that whole week, bro. Like, and it was to the point where it was like bro, like if it's gonna get worse than what happened, like the day before that ACL, you know what I'm saying, event, you know, one of my relatives got shot. You feel me? Like, you know, and it was just like, damn, like that shit happened, and I got this show tomorrow, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? My mama tripping. It's a whole bunch of shit going on.
Right.
You feel me? And nobody would know. And it's like, all right, bro, I got like this shit. I can't let nothing fade me right now. Like, it's like, you know, glory be to God, everybody's safe and okay, you know, after the situation. But it was just like, damn, nigga, like we gonna have to, you know, can't nothing shake this moment. You feel me? That was just my whole perspective. And I think I just had to, you know, as a boss and as a leader, like I got these people that work with me here in this situation with me. So it's like they my responsibility too. You feel me? So it's like my decision making in that at all times is look out for my people. You know what I'm saying? Take care of my people. Make sure that, you know, the people who've been here, they get to, you know, experience this shit to the capacity that it needs to be experienced because, you know, we earn this shit. You feel me?
And I think that was showcased like in the documentary, bro. Like,
yeah, I appreciate that, bro.
It was and being as though I feel like
Hold on a second. I gotta jump in for a second. Nick Jones put in $5 like 5 minutes ago. I just didn't want to interrupt until there was a spot.
You know what?
where
I'll
he
take a
started.
shot for Nick Jones. I'll take a shot for Nick
Right?
Jones.
Shout
While
Shout
I
out to
ask
Nick
this-
Jones, whoever he is.
Yeah, shout out to you, Nick Jones. Give me some music, Marcos.
Let's get it.
But the funniest thing, I think I'm pretty sure, and Napalm, I want you. I'm asking you this directly. I feel like you made a statement at the end of the documentary. Is that right? That was you that said something that was actually pretty funny.
About what?
About the entire situation, because I wanted to get your take. Soulja, you want another?
I'm good, bro. I'm gonna just.
I figured.
You feel me? You feel me? That's how I get.
Did y'all already pour up?
Hell yeah, dude. Yeah.
Oh yeah, y'all are good. Okay.
You know,
All right,
well,
cool.
this side of the table over here is wrecking shit.
Hey,
over.
well, the next shot is $10 total. We're gonna
we should
double.
push it to 20.
No, we're gonna double it. We're gonna double it each time. Then the
Okay,
next one will
double
be
it.
20.
We'll snowball it.
Cheers to y'all. Cheers to Nick Jones.
Cheers.
Salute.
And cheers to Jay Soulja with the water.
Yes, with the water, with the agua.
But what was your take on the whole thing, Napalm, whenever you figured out that there wasn't gonna be a band there? Because now the music's on you.
Bro, I live this life.
Yeah.
It's nothing new. Like, man, in life, bro, and nothing goes as planned. And as soon as I haven't mastered that, I don't think anybody will finally master that, like, to a total, you know what I'm saying, capacity. But I think once you finally get that, like, it's always going to be something. Always be prepared for something and know that you can't let that stop you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't nothing that was not going to stop this man from
Man, I
performing.
wish I could insert this fucking video from DJ Khaled. He recently just, he like ran over a curb in a golf cart. And then he pulls up and he's like, in life, there's obstacles, but we ain't stopping.
We ain't
Nah,
stopping,
we
bro.
gonna keep
It ain't
going.
stopping
Oh,
shit,
God.
bro.
And with that, we're going to the third hand of blackjack. Jay Soulja, you ready?
See that? You know I'm ready, man.
Let's
You
see
know
what
I
we
gotta
got,
give
man.
you
Marcos,
the
get some music, bro. And your first card is a jack.
Come on with it,
Okay.
man.
Hey. Hold up.
And second card is a 3.
Hey, hold up. I'm coming down.
I'm
Hold up.
showing a
I'm
king.
coming down. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. That's 13. Hold up. I'ma hit that hoe. Hey. I'ma hit that hoe. Fuck. Hey. I done bust. Fuck. I done fucked it up. I done lost, nigga.
So it's 2-1, 2-1.
God damn.
It's all right. It's all right. You
21.
still got time to come back.
Staying on brand. 21.
So, the hell you doing, Marco?
Making a mess.
It's all right, bro. I know it's been a while since we did it. I added a lot more buttons. I figured Marco's gonna fuck up more than usual.
Don't apologize for me.
Oh, I'm not apologizing. I'm saying I knew you were gonna fuck up more than usual. That's not an apology. It's just recognizing that that life comes at you fast, and you just gotta handle it. Am I right? That's
Nah,
what
for shit,
that's
sure.
what
That's
the
how
whole
it
last
gotta
segment was about.
Absolutely. I think we did a good job of nailing that one right on the coffin. For sure.
There we go. So, Soulja,
Yes, sir.
what else has been going on with you, bro?
Man, I've actually been working on a new album, bro. You know what I'm saying? Creating right now has been a great experience for me, you know, because I put out an album 2 years ago, and more than nothing, this is the longest that I've probably gone without putting out a full
Was
body
that 2
project.
years ago?
Yeah, bro.
It was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, more than nothing. Yeah, facts.
21.
Facts.
Oh, okay, but so it was out for almost
So
a
it's-
year
yeah,
whenever you
yeah,
came.
yeah,
oh,
yeah,
okay,
facts.
okay. I was about to say, bro,
Facts.
there's no way it was been
Nah,
2 years.
yeah. But it's coming up. It's coming up. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a year and some change. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
you know, that project. You feel me? Like for me to put that out and folks don't understand. Like I tell the homies, like they be like, man, that shit hard. But I be like, bro, that shit like old. That's some shit. You know, I'm really finna drop the shit that I want to drop this year. Like I be on my humble shit a lot, but I'm finna pop my shit with this new shit. It's finna be a lot of shit. Then I'm finna get the record straight with a lot of, you know, however niggas feel about rap music and hip hop and Austin with whatever, whoever. We gonna just go ahead and just, you know, solidify it with this new shit, you know. And I'm just moving different, bro. You know what I mean? Like I think what's beautiful right now is just having so many creative vessels that I can maneuver with, you know, from the pre-roll to the smoke out to, you know, working with artists, you know, working with, you know, just doing so many different things and, you know, being multidimensional with this shit. I don't really have to like hyper indulge into like pressuring myself into the music. You feel me? I just really let that shit come when I'm ready to make that shit. So like I've been sitting in the cut purposely sitting on records that I know are fucking fire. You know what I'm saying? Just cause when I make music, it's like a mood thing. So I make it in bulk. Like right when I'm feeling good to make it, I'm gonna make as much fucking music that I feel, whether it's in these hour or in these 3 days, this 3-day spurt, I'm gonna make a lot of fucking music. So it's like for me right now, you know, I'm just walking into a new body of work. It's gonna be From the Soul Part 2. You know what I mean? So it's definitely gonna be a special project. It's dedicated to my kids. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. to my son.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my daughter. You know what I mean? You know she's gonna. You know this shit is gonna be just like it's like a direct reflection of like what I would want if a nigga if I were to like leave this earth. Some, you know, God forbid. You feel me? Like, hey, play this shit for my kids so they know who I am. You feel me? Like, it's that type of shit. It got that type of gravity, but it ain't just like hypersensitive shit. It's just me as a man. It's me as the perspective of the world and understanding this shit from a moral compass and understanding this shit from just, you know, being solid and showing love to niggas and showing how to maneuver and be respected in what you do and where you walk in life. You feel me? So it's just a lot of that shit.
Did you fuck with For Your Eyes Only from J. Cole?
Man, what's crazy is like I didn't really dive into that album too much because I was such a Kendrick head, but I fucked with
Wait, you saying that is like people that jam Kendrick harder? Is it like either or? It's like if you jam Kendrick, you don't really fuck with J. Cole as much.
Nah, man, I fuck with both of them. Like I think Cole went on a kind of little run where I felt like he was very industry and he was really like in his backpack bag too much. I think Kendrick was really challenging the norm of music for a longer streak than J. Cole until I feel like Cole got to the point where like niggas is talking too much about Kendrick. I'm finna try to turn this shit up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think he did a good job with the album that he did
Off season.
Not before off season. With the
KOD.
KOD.
Oh yeah,
that
KOD
shit is
smash.
man, bro. I got vivid memories to that album, man. That's such a
Count It Up.
yeah,
Count It Up.
man. It's a powerful album, bro. Like
Records.
I love so many records on that album.
Facts.
You know, but man, yeah, bro. It's just a lot of work, bro. Just staying focused, man. You know what I'm saying? Putting these shows together, man. Building this platform, building this ecosystem for Central Texas music, bro. Like. It's finna be a breakout year, bro. Like
You mentioned one thing with J. Cole though. I want to stay on this path for just a second.
You good.
You mentioned that he was on his backpack shit for a minute, right? And the backpack rapping came with Kanye West. So how do you feel about all Kanye's antics as of late?
Man, bro, like, you know, I can't really like dig into the political side of it, but like as far as like being able to I can't respect somebody in the essence of their mind frame where they kind of like sway the line of, all right, I got here doing this. I'm swaying this way to, it's like more so like I'm swaying this way to appease to get what I need. Even though it's like, I believe in this over here though, you know, don't get it fucked up because when I need to get into this, I can get into this, but I'm gonna do this for a little bit
when
to
he
get.
went the Trump route.
Yeah,
Okay.
and it just be a little finicky for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm of the belief like pick a side, stay there. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you know, how you feel about it for somebody to be so swayed for material is kind of tough for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I think he's a great artist. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of
He's still
it's
Kanye.
fucking Kanye.
That's what it be at the end of the day, man. I think like one thing I think we got to do is just a people. We got to like separate the artist from the people. Like,
I definitely
we
agree with
don't
that.
know
Separate the
these-
art from the artist.
We don't
Facts.
know these people, bro. I know we have these phones and we feel like the social media and we so close to them and shit. You don't know nothing about that person, bro.
Yeah.
I know one thing. That nigga makes really good beats and really good music.
He got some
and
cool
that's about it.
songs.
I ain't never made. He got some really cool songs. I was at the graduation tour in 2008 and fucking at the Frank Owen Center when I was a kid, going crazy. I know that shit was dope, but I ain't never met that nigga before. You know what I'm saying? So I can't put a whole bunch of faith into that shit he doing. So if he wilding out, I can only observe and be like, damn, he wilding out.
The only inside shit I know about Kanye is one time I got to see him eat a salad. And that shit was fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like, bro, like how are you? Like, who
know.
eats a salad like this? I don't know. It was
Bro,
a
these
little.
people-
It was a little inorganic, if you ask me.
And if you go like if you do the track record of artists and you know what I'm saying, like and look at what they do, like a lot of them motherfuckers is crazy.
No, they're. I mean,
A lot of them
90% of them.
They're really
I would say.
mad. You know
All
what I'm
right,
saying?
we're
Dude,
gonna
Dirty
go.
Diana hits. That's all I want to say. Dirty Diana still hits.
That's
and I
not
know what
Kanye.
he was hitting, but I'm talking about separating the artist from the art. Michael Jackson touched those kids, bro. But Dirty
That's
Diana
never been
hits.
proven. Never been proven. But I do separate the art from the artist. I believe Michael Jackson probably had a lot to do with diddling.
I just know
It's probably the truth. I mean, but
to do with what?
the diddling,
The fucking
the
diddling
the
is
diddling
nuts,
of the kids,
bro.
man.
That's fucking hilarious.
He probably did. But
Holy
you're
shit.
right, Marcos. Dirty Diana fucking
It
smashed,
fucking
bro.
hits, bro.
Beat it. Like, oh man,
Billie
come on,
Jean,
bro.
Come on, Thriller.
if come on, man. If
Like
Remember
it's,
the
just, it's
time?
one after another, bro.
What do you
What
guys
was
want?
the movie? I mean, the music video where he had Eddie Murphy as a pharaoh. Whatever song that was.
Remember the time or
Remember the time.
Oh
Is that
my
it?
god!
I watched that shit premiere
that's
on
it.
TV.
probably not it. Is that
No,
it?
that is it.
I'm so
That is
old,
it.
you could
Okay,
only
great.
see it on TV for the first couple of times, man. And
I
had to
saw it
tune
on
in.
TV.
Yeah, I
as a
remember
kid,
seeing it
'cause I
on
was a
TV
Michael
too.
Jackson fanatic.
And like he just like fucking evaporates into
Bro,
like sand,
sick.
like crazy
Sick.
as fuck.
Look at the graphics in
Look at the-
fucking Thriller or
the
in
budget, bro.
Bro,
Yeah.
he used
The
to
budget.
shoot movies for the
It's Michael
music
Jackson.
video.
And he also one time held his kid over like a balcony, and everybody freaked out. But he had,
crazy.
I'm pretty sure he had a good
He's
grasp
made
on that
some of the
kid.
greatest
His kid's
songs
name
of
is
all
Blanket.
time.
Yeah, that was Blanket. That
was-
was Blanket.
Blanket, no.
It was like,
Blanket.
yeah. Anyways, all right, we're gonna go to your fourth hand, Jay Soulja. You ready for that, Marcos?
We gotta tie this up, man.
Yeah. Good luck. Your first card is a 6.
Talking shit.
Your second card is a 2, so you're looking at 8.
In a good spot.
And I'm showing an 8. I had a feeling of it. I wasn't going to say it out loud, but
I'm a hit.
turn down just a hair, Marcos, please. You just be letting that shit be hot as fuck, bro. You don't give a fuck.
I'm trying to sit the
It's like, let the music on.
Sit
All right, so you got a jack. So now it's 18.
I'm a stay.
Gonna stay right there.
Mhm.
And I got a 4, so I'm looking at 12.
He gonna bust, right? Pause.
I think it's a 9.
Nah, come on, man.
I think it's a 9. No. I think it's a 7.
Get him
honestly.
out of here.
It's a 7. A 5. Okay, so I'm looking at 17. You got 18.
Yep.
I'd have to stay, but it's
Get
my
him
house.
out of here.
Get him.
And a bus.
You
so
feel
it's 2
me?
to 2. So it's 2 to fucking 2, man.
Soldier.
Is that your new ad lib?
Mm-hmm.
Soldier.
You feel me?
Hey, do that DJ Napalm drop one more time.
DJ Napalm. You feel me?
Hey, that was pretty hard, bro.
Jay crazy.
Is that on your board,
Nah,
Napalm?
we gonna have to record that.
we gonna drop that.
Yeah,
Listen, we
that
finna
has to come
Don't
out,
worry
bro.
about it. It's finna get chopped up. It's all good. It's done.
So, there was one more something that's going on in the fucking news. Not the news. I don't say news lightly. I think news is that's what I wanted to talk to you about. You're a Cowboys fan, aren't you?
I am.
I am as well, man.
Pieces of shit.
Hey, bro, we're gonna be all right.
Pieces
It
of
was-
shit.
We're gonna be all right.
It was fucked up, bro.
It was-
know.
How do you feel about like? So I tweeted something that yesterday or the day before and about my upsettedness on the fact that these motherfuckers, bro, they just start like burning jerseys and punching their TVs and shit. It's like, bro,
Every year.
it's like, bro, if you sign up for this life, there's gonna be disappointment.
I don't know about the punching the TV, and people are ridiculous. I think social media has
Yeah,
ruined a lot of people's.
because how are they catching it all on camera?
Bro,
But
hey, cut this fucking camera on while I throw this TV I have.
yeah,
I didn't want this motherfucker
It'd be
anyway.
an old TV. Man.
Throw this
Right.
bitch outside.
or they just got like one on special at Walmart for like $70. They're like,
that's
fuck
what
it,
it
man.
is.
That's, that's worth 100 views.
Yeah, that's some bullshit. Some bullshit. I think the Cowboys definitely let me down. I think Dak Prescott let me down.
Ooh.
You feel me? It was it's tough for Dak, man. Like, when you got your running back, Pollard get hurt. You feel me? Like,
yeah, that was a big.
bro,
That was big.
Pollard does so much for the offense, bro. Like, as far as just keeping Dak out of like 3rd and long situations. You know what I mean? Like, you're gonna be able to hand the ball to Pollard. He's gonna get
Right.
you 6-7 yards. Fucking Ezekiel Elliott runs like he has stones in his fucking cleats, man. And it's like, Jesus, bro, he's slow.
But he is good on the short gains nowadays, man. But he used to be a breakout fucking running back.
He's gonna
old,
give
bro.
you 3 yards a carry.
Bro, and
It's
that
old, bro.
that's an interesting take because it didn't seem that long ago that like they were both rookies. You know what I mean?
They got, was it 2016?
Who are you a fan of, Napalm?
I'm a Texans fan, bro. I'm a Texans.
Mute his mic, Marcos. There's no point of hearing this take.
But check me, bro. I'm gonna be rational about this shit. I'm always rational.
Yeah,
about
good
this
luck. I mean, you already
Check me.
fucked up, but go ahead.
shit. Man, listen, man. We got just as many playoff wins as y'all in the last 28 years. That's all I know.
Is that true?
Yes, it is true. As a matter of fact,
This dude knows the
very
numbers.
true.
He knows.
Y'all,
the
there's
numbers.
no way y'all have gone to the divisional round.
bro. That's why we didn't fire Bill O'Brien for all the fucking time, all that time, because we kept on making it to the damn playoffs. We should have been fired Bill
But
O'Brien.
y'all,
we kept on making it to
y'all
the
never
playoffs.
won any playoff games.
Yes, we did, bro. Yes, we did. That's why we made it to the divisional
All right.
round. We
Well,
was up 24.
I don't know.
Against the
I
damn
don't know
Chiefs.
nothing about that.
Nah, I feel like
Man, listen.
that's
All
like,
I know is that Dak got as many
I ain't-
playoff wins as Brock Purdy.
like-
and that's ridiculous.
I ain't heard of that never, nigga.
So
It's
check
like
me.
there's Marvel, there's
Man,
Marvel,
look
and
it
then
up.
there's DC.
You
Look it
feel
up.
me?
Right?
Look, man.
It's
Like,
Damn,
there's gas
but-
and then there's
No,
me.
that's bro. Don't get me wrong, bro. Don't get me, bro. Listen, my whole family, bro. My cousin is Too Tall Jones, bro. Like, don't get me wrong. My whole entire family is Cowboy fans. Like, the only reason I'm not Cowboy fans is because they're all annoying as shit.
You're a
bro.
contrarian.
Yes,
Yeah,
they're
I
annoying.
agree.
You're, bro, annoying, bro.
Hard agree.
I like
They
the
be a little
I like
annoying. I
the
respect that.
rational ones. But this is my question to y'all, for real. This for before we leave this topic. Do y'all draft a quarterback this year?
Go ahead.
Hey, bro, I don't fucking know. You know, I think I'd like to, if it was my world, you know, I want to see fucking Lamar Jackson. Jackson. You feel me? If it was up to me, shit.
I hate to say it, I'd love a
that's-
Jalen Hurts.
You know.
Like,
So low key, y'all saying yes because both of those things are definitely not happening.
Never
no.
happened.
Here's the thing: you said in your world, right?
In my
But the
world.
problem with it is it's Jerry world,
Exactly.
and these
Yeah.
motherfuckers are idiots in the off season, bro. I feel like the last off season was just bullshit. Let's
gonna
just say
fucking-
that they're gonna make it even worse this off season. Not make the team
They're
worse.
gonna draft a center.
Yeah,
Some goofy shit.
Yeah, hey, doesn't matter. I do think that we should draft a quarterback because look at
so,
fucking Brock Purdy
I think so.
for the Niners.
Man.
That's a once in a lifetime thing,
bro.
Dak
Purdy,
don't throw them 2 picks, y'all win that game.
100%.
Period.
100%. And there was
If Kittle didn't
Diggs,
catch that-
if Diggs would have
Bro.
hit Kittle, bro,
And-
if
or-
he just would have laid a hit on him.
Or he catch that pick. He dropped that pick.
dropped
had
the
it.
pick,
True
fact.
Dropped
that.
pick.
But bro, that fucking Kittle
bro.
is literally
Coulda smacked
fucking
him.
bobbling
Bobbling
this
Coulda
shit.
smacked
bro.
him.
And Diggs
He
does
coulda
not
hit
like
the ball.
laying
He
hits,
could have
bro.
went for the ball.
I'm not
He-
taking anything away from Diggs because you don't hear Diggs' name a lot, and that's a good sign for a cornerback. You know what I'm saying? That means the
he
motherfuckers
locking
ain't
shit
throwing
up.
that way.
Yeah, facts.
But when Diggs fucks up, he fucks up big.
Yeah, he's gonna jump a route. He's gonna do some shit, but the defense, everybody saw the defense play good. You know what I mean? But I just feel like the offense. CD Lamb a dog, man. Shout out to CD Lamb. He a dog, Michael Parsons, of course, a dog. But I just feel like, man,
All you're saying is y'all need a quarterback, man. Just answer
we
my
need,
damn question.
yeah,
Yes,
man.
y'all
Put
gonna
a
need to draft a
quarterback back
quarterback.
there.
Look,
Y'all need a quarterback.
I'm
We
not
need a quarterback,
I'm
That
not,
is
man.
not him. He's not that guy, pal. He's not that guy.
I'm not saying he's not that guy.
I'm
because,
saying
I
he's
mean,
not that guy.
If you saw how he played in the
Nigga threw
first round,
17 picks, bro.
Bro, when them
Leading
lights,
the league in
hit that
interceptions.
boy,
Damn. How you throw 17 of them, though?
And you only
Hey, look,
played
I ain't no
12 games.
NFL quarterback, nigga, so I'm going to just shut the fuck up. But it's a little kind of, you feel me? Niggas, it's a couple quarterbacks that's not throwing 17 interceptions, so I don't want to be like, you feel me?
Brock Purdy, year one.
He ain't throwing, you feel me? Shit,
they go to
so.
6-7 game win streak in the NFC Championship.
Hey,
Sons of bitches.
Last pick of the draft.
I just
I
hate
don't
that they
wanna be
beat
that
us
guy.
just to go and get fucking blown out by the Eagles.
You think so?
Yeah.
It's gonna be a close game. You crazy.
Nah, that's what they also said that about the Cowboys that they were going to fucking blow us out.
Let me
but
tell you why. Let me
never
tell you why
happened.
the Eagles finna stomp that ass, bro. Like, and the reason, like, they got a dual threat wide receiver core, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got motherfucking, what's your boy that came from the Titans?
AJ Brown going
AJ
crazy.
Brown going fucking nuts. You know what I'm saying? You got a dual threat quarterback. You got a running game. You got a defense. You know what I'm saying? That shit, like, against the San Francisco 49ers, bro, I feel like what I was saying, like, hey, man, I was telling this nigga, I was like, bro, I feel like Dallas defense is going to do good against the 49ers because I don't think they have, like, a wide receiver who's, like, a super deep threat. I mean, they got Kittle. They got, like, some fast niggas. Of course, they got McCaffrey. But they not A.J. Brown, bro. You feel me? Like, they not some niggas that's...
Ayuk is nice, but
I know
he ain't AJ Brown.
He not them Mike F. He ain't them type niggas. You feel me?
And then you know what I'm saying, Philly's
Because
secondary is crazy
every
too.
time you're gonna beat the Cowboys, you're gonna expose they fucking corners, bro. We gonna get caught on, bro.
Well, here's
It'd be
the
crazy.
thing. Here's the thing. I'm never gonna ride for the fucking Eagles because they're a bunch of fucking bitches. Philadelphia is a shit town, and I'll stand on that for the rest of my life. But I think I'm taking Cincy the rest of the way.
I like Cincinnati, bro. Shout out to the homie Soulja P. Ron. We went to high school together and played football together.
Austin, Texas, baby.
Yeah, he went to Hendrickson High School, and he's the backup running back right now for the Cincinnati Bengals.
Really?
Yeah, him and Mixon.
Yeah, he was going crazy.
They both went to Oklahoma.
When Mixon got hurt, he was going crazy, bro.
Mixon was here from Austin?
No, Mixon went to Oklahoma. Soulja
okay.
P. Ron is from Austin.
Yeah, he
he
went to high
also
school
went to
there.
Oklahoma. Yeah, so they both played at Cincy.
I'm taking them the rest of the fucking
I like
playoffs, man.
Cincy,
Not a bad
man.
pick.
I like Joe Burrow, bro. He's a fucking dog, bro.
And he's like they call him Joe Cool, and he does like hold his cool in the fucking pocket, bro.
He chilling.
I think people really underestimate how cerebral, like, quarterbacking is. You know, I was me and this nigga be arguing a lot. What's your boy from the Chargers you be fucking with?
Man, that boy Justin Herbert just need a new coach.
Hey, look, I like Justin Herbert, but I feel like every time the conversation come up, it's like, yeah, he's talented, but the cerebral, bro, like the head of the quarterback, bro, like somebody who just know how to have that mind to control the offense, know how to pick a defense apart before the offense is called, like shit like that. I feel like Joe Burrow does that really good. You know what I'm saying? And Pat Mahomes is like, hey, nigga, I can make something out of nothing. You know what I mean? Like,
fuck Patrick Mahomes.
Patty Mahomes.
Oh, he's a KC fan.
Y'all forgot that?
Yeah, he's a
man.
KC
For
fan.
life, KC for life.
Hey, man.
He also came from Texas Tech, where I'm from Lubbock.
Well, thank God it's time.
Word.
Thank God it's time to go to our 5th hand of blackjack.
Okay, I
You
got
ready
to
for
win.
this? Yeah, this is the final countdown. Give us some good music for this one, Marcos.
Final countdown.
Oh God.
Let's go.
Just play whatever. There we go. I love it. Turn down just a little bit,
Like
though.
it's a Pippin, man.
All right, your first card is a 6.
Okay. Show me love. Show me love.
Your second card is a 10. That's no love. No love. And I'm showing a 2.
You know what I'm going to do right now?
It'd be smart if you do it.
I'm a hit.
Ooh. That's rough. Are you sure?
Yeah.
All right.
Damn,
Let's just see what happens. 'Cause I had a 10 and then I would have busted.
Oh my God.
Look at that. Look at that. I told you it'd be smarter if you stayed. Well, I didn't say I thought you were going to stay. But Drew wins yet another round of 21 on 21 the motherfucking podcast. Hey, look, so we're closing this out. We got 4 minutes left on the regular podcast, and then we're going to go to 21 and over, Marcos. What do you think about that?
21 and over.
21 and over. I think that's the extended broadcast. And we'll chop it up for a little bit longer, and then we'll close it all the way the fuck out.
Cool.
But for you people that are tuned in, if you're not tuned in live, you never get to see 21 and over. So make sure y'all tune in live. Come buy us some fucking shots so we can turn the fuck up. Now, before we close this bitch off, Jay Soulja, tell everybody what you got going on, where they can find you, and what's happening next.
Hey,
turn that
man.
music off, Marcos. I don't want that music on here.
It's going down March 18th. The Smokeout is back. It's happening. Smokeout, South by Southwest 2023 is going to fuck on. And we got Y2. We got Who Killed Kenny. We got motherfucking Bell, 7098, Young Bryce, Kush with a C, Willow. Man, it's just a whole lot of happening, man. From all over Texas, from all over the map, man. Come fuck with us, man. Whole lot of music going on, whole lot of motion, man. You know how we get down. DJ Napalm, you got something? Am I missing something?
Yes, of course, man.
What
January 31st. Bring the motherfucker. Where the belt at, man?
Hey, man, we got that.
January 31st, motherfucking Tuesday, man.
You
The
did.
last rounds of the Smokeout ATX tournament is going down. The official Smokeout ATX a fucking artist is gonna be motherfucking crowned.
Yeah.
They get the motherfucking belt, and they're gonna be crowned an official motherfucking South by Southwest artist, and it's more motherfucking down. It's going crazy. So y'all motherfucking pull up this Tuesday, man. 8 o'clock, man. Y'all pull up.
So, this has been 21 the motherfucking podcast. We're about to shut this motherfucker down for just a bit. Take a quick break, and we'll be right back with 21 and over. Before we go, make sure you subscribe. Scroll down, click that fucking button. If you've been here the whole time, I fuck with you. You fuck with us. Marcos Morales, the producer.
Facts. Shout out to Marcos.
Give your name key, Marcos. Come on.
Oh, yeah.
He forgot he got the new
Forgot the
buttons.
name key.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at
Shout
that.
out
Look at
13
that.
Studios.
Hey, I don't want a name key on my shit when you bring it to me because I'm just gonna tell everybody I fuck with you, but I also say fuck you.
21? You stupid.